The Steamrollers
Adventure Podcast
contains mature language
and situations.
Discretion
is advised.
Hello and welcome back to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast, a steampunk fantasy roleplay comedy adventure, the longest-running steampunk TTRPG podcast around. If you're new to the show, that's the short end of it. I'm the host, Michael J. Rigg, also known as the Storycrafter. I intro the shows along with my steampunk automaton sidekicks, and I also put various players through their adventures as we collaborate on tales set in a bizarre alternate reality where steam and Tesla inventions rule alongside cogs and gears. It's a time of reconstruction following the Great War, and you can follow a wartime adventure if you go back and check out our Season 3. And now our friends have been plunged into a darkness forged by the rise of black magics that spawned while humanity was engaged in bloody conflict. I'm allowed to be that dramatic without the bots around. Anyway, and if you have been here before, welcome back. You're probably wondering why I haven't been interrupted yet by Robbie, Boris, Nissa, or Ben, my family of delightful clankers. Well, I gave them all some time off. It's been a long time since their regular maintenance cycles, so I'm going to be taking them in groups of 2 down to Urbana, Illinois to have the Wolf Autobot professionals run them through some well-needed rewiring, tube replacement, cog sharpening, and gear greasing. Coupled with that is my promise to them that I'd give each of them a chance to solo intro the show. They've all promised me that they'd behave and do well. And they've assured me that they know all the protocols and can handle the studio solo. I hope that's the case. If not, you can always catch me over at Copper Heart or Whiskey Tango Furball. Anyway, just in case a certain troublemaking Copperheart decides to get mouthy, I'll be taking them down in pairs. Robbie will host next week while Ben minds the board. This way, Nissa will be on hand to handle Boris. Yeah, I know. I'm sure you saw that coming. Anyway, I hope I'm not making a mistake, but I have their word that they'll drive the show with pride. Please. I hope they do. Okay, well, this is a long episode, so let's get right into it. Let's see here. Robbie usually does these. Okay, here we go. Protocol 405, write a review. Oh, yeah. If you're enjoying the show, please help us out by leaving a review where you've heard us. You could do that over at iTunes, if that's still a thing. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen what Apple's been doing. Or you can, tell you what, you can write a review over at our new home over on YouTube. You can find the show at YouTube at the Rigg Stories channel, right along with Whiskey Tango Furball and Copperheart. I highly recommend that if you want to give all the shows a chance, please subscribe there. Do like they say to do, thumbs up and like the show and, hit the bell so that you'd be notified when new episodes come out. We're going to have 2 episodes a month now of all 3 shows, SRAP, Copperheart, and Whiskey Tango Furball. So there'll always be something for you. Okay, well, this part is Nissa's. Let's see. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. We're just picking up right where we left off. Okay, don't hit the post. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Previously on SRAP. Whew, I did it. When we last left our heroes, Martin Barnett and Holly the Fairy Witch, they parted ways in the small Illinois town of Gracefield. Martin to follow a suspicious fellow he'd spotted at the bank, and Holly to confront a vile warlock named Samuel, who charmed said suspicious fellow in committing a grisly murder, allegedly. Holly and her pet baby dragon Onyx successfully turned the warlock to dust, and now we're going to check in with Martin to see what happens next. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Here's the box. Oh, geez, there's a lot of cylinders. Yeah, you guys know about the old Victrolograph? That's like, they look like toilet paper rolls, except they're, oh, jeez. I really do need the robots to shut me up and keep me on the path of the show. Anyway, okay, I got it. Okay, let's see. Now we go over here. Let's see. Ben, okay, here we go. Slide this on the arm. Okay, and according to the label on the box, this is Season 4, Episode 287, Chapter 8, Encounter at the Gracefield Inn. How come I'm not hearing? Oh, jeez, I gotta put the needle down. Sorry, here we go.
You're listening to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast, a steampunk actual play tabletop role-playing comedy show based on the fiction of Michael J. Rigg. Now, let the adventures continue.
Even my town, but fuck all warlocks.
Yep.
I thought
Fuck
Humphreys
all
was
warlocks, but
brutal.
especially him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was nasty.
At least Humphreys gave his guy a chance.
Didn't even get to know his name. Poor old Mr. Samuel.
Yeah.
Samuel Handrike was his name. Handrike. Okay. Okay, Martin Barnett.
Yes.
You were like following the guy as he was running back home.
Yeah.
All right. You have no problem following since he's barefoot. Every once in a while he'll step on a pebble and like hop on one foot.
Yeah, I was going to follow the story. He's going to see his neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's running to the house next door to his. He starts to run up the front porch of his own house. He stops and turns and runs to the house next door, and he's calling out, Sarah, Sonny!
Memories. Tear.
It's time for a SRAP flashback.
Sarah, Sonny!
Start in the woods!
It's not far away.
Give him that.
Because it's echoing.
There's a pity chip.
Sarah, Sonny!
And I'm winking at the same time.
This has been a SRAP flashback.
Yeah, you get your PTSD may kick in because he's
Yeah.
calling out Sarah.
Yeah.
That same plaintive cry. Well, Martin Barnett didn't see what happened to
No.
her. He just knows she died in the war.
Yeah, he heard the story.
Yeah. I think magnets were involved.
No, Jameson Mayfield was involved. That's part of his vendetta for this season. Too bad I won't find him.
Just remember, folks, if your enemy is armed with giant magnets, don't attack them from inside a tin can.
It's time for a SRAP flashback.
Well, this could not be pretty. I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay. You're a medic. Remember what I was saying before about playing it?
I still don't like blood that much. Come on.
Why are you a medic? I'm going to close my eyes and open a hatch.
I'll open the hatch.
Okay.
I'll peek.
All right.
One eye.
Yeah, one eye.
Yeah.
Only one eye. That way it can't hurt me.
Yeah. It looks like the suit is just full of guts.
On the inside?
Yeah.
No go, sir.
I'll call him back. Did you check her?
Captain.
Yeah, I'll check for a pulse. I'll check the entrails for a pulse.
I called him back to the captain that silverbacks have been decimated.
Well, shit.
And I'll tell him, and it's not by conventional weapon.
Max, start spreading out as you guys head into the town. This isn't walled in. It's not a fort town, so... And a lot of the buildings have been destroyed, too.
All right, I'm going to start moving forward.
Yep, look for a power source.
So, Sarah is officially dead?
Sarah is dead.
Oh.
Somewhere in the world, Martin officially sighs.
This has been a SRAP flashback.
Especially when those magnets have the power to turn the bottom one way and the top the other.
Yeah.
Ouch. Yeah. Now that took some intestinal fortitude.
Okay.
Welcome to the gray rooms. Sorry. No, that show's over. I don't care. All right. And besides, I was on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Greatest role I ever played, never aired, but, you know, if anybody wants to hear it, become a Patreon member. Yeah, that's what I should do. They don't own that anymore. They never used it.
You have it?
Yeah, I recorded it.
Oh.
It was a good role. Took a fucking lot out of me, too. All right.
So we're at
Oh, yeah.
Sarah's house?
Yeah. He, he's pounding on her door, no answer. And then he goes to grab the door, thinking it's just going to rattle because it's locked, and it just swings open when his hand barely touches it. And from inside, as you're coming up behind him, you hear, "Oh my God, Sarah, no!"
Who didn't see this coming? I'll walk in behind him.
Yeah, there was a sewing kit on the chair next to a
So
rocking
this is where
chair.
you got the scissors.
And the scissors are missing from the sewing kit, yeah. And, she's been decapitated.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
And you recall what the warlock's order was?
Eat her.
Yeah, it looks like he was eating her from Sorry, Rob. He was eating her from the neck hole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's grisly.
Yeah. And he's on his knees, just like holding her head in his hands, just screaming and crying.
I should hand him
You're gonna want to shoot the head before it turns into a zombie, and then use it on
Use it on
yourself.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Jameson. Give him a gun.
Hey, yeah.
Get a pillow for the head.
That's what Jameson would do.
Yeah, make it look like a murder-suicide.
Yeah.
The guy half did it for you anyway.
I'm just gonna leave and close the door.
Okay.
Oh, poor wretched man.
Yeah, you hear his wails and screams and sobs. Yep.
Well.
Yep. One day in the Gracefield newspaper, there'll be a story about this.
Mm-hmm.
And people will gather cheering when he's hanged in the street for murdering his girlfriend.
It is sad.
But hey,
Mystery solved.
yeah, from the other end of the street, unless Holly was going to hang out in that dreary old blood-smelling
She gonna
house.
burn the place down now?
Yeah. Yeah, what are you going to do with the house? Anything?
No.
Have a log conveniently fall out of the fireplace and just leave it at that.
Is she just gonna leave the poor man's corpse there laying in the...
Sure. They'll be able to trace, because it'll be in a ledger somewhere that was Mr. Kelso's last sales visit. So
Yeah.
it looks like he killed the old man and then
and
went
his
back and killed his
neighbor.
girlfriend. Yep.
No, something was happening.
Yep. Well, it looks like we stopped John Stitz just in time.
Nice going, Holly. Framed the guy.
Weird.
My goodness.
Yeah, Holly did not. Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, the old man's dust now.
So it's like,
she's like an
it
assassin.
doesn't, he's disappeared. It doesn't look suspicious.
I'm sure.
Apart from the whole, he's not there anymore. But
There wasn't like red powder everywhere when it exploded.
Seems like the salesman went to pay a sales call, set this old man on fire, burned him into ash, and then went and
Yeah.
ate his girlfriend.
Dang.
Hang him!
no arson. No setting on fire. No, she's just going to leave things as they are.
Alrighty.
Not cause any more.
It is getting close to nighttime anyway, so. And people are starting to go in. You guys.
So the shops are closed, banks closed.
Yeah.
We have to wait till the next
You could
day.
do it in the morning, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. People are closing and shuttering windows. See the black curtains being pulled.
I guess I'm going to the hotel.
Okay. Woman behind the. Oh yeah, Holly, you with him?
Yeah.
Oh, she
I
caught
think
up to
Holly
me?
Could,
What happened to
probably
you?
use
I
the-
lost track of you.
What did you say you were gonna do, Holly?
No, I was just going to say Holly could probably use a bath
Yeah.
after all
yeah.
the killing.
All that sin off you, yeah.
Yeah. Onyx is gonna curl up and sleep on your shoulder,
Oh.
Yeah.
and behind you every 5 minutes.
Damn.
No tape for Toby.
That's probably what
I
Toby's
want
saying.
a separate room at the other end of the
Non-stop. I need tape. I need tape. Just go.
Jeez.
Okay. Two women behind the desk. One says to you, "May I help you?" The other one looks to Holly, not knowing if we came in together or separately.
I'll say I need a room.
Okay. Holly, what are you gonna say?
Yeah, I'm going to say that I need a room as well.
Okay. All right. The other woman
Make it
says,
clear that it's like,
Yeah.
separate rooms, please.
"Yeah." The other woman says, "I'll take care of you." And
Yeah, just for the one night so far.
okay.
Could I extend it if I need to?
Absolutely, you may. Here you go.
What is the story behind these curtains and the posters, by the way?
Oh, yeah, we get visitors in the night,
Oh,
and they, well,
wildlife from the desert.
know something stranger. I don't even know how to describe it. The other woman tending to Holly says, "Birdmen."
Birdmen.
Birdman.
What do they do?
Well, some people go away and they don't come back.
Oh, nasty.
We don't know, but it's just best to pretend the town is deserted at night.
Is this something Holly would know about or think sounds familiar?
You've heard of... Yeah, you've heard that there have been sightings of anthropomorphic creatures, but it's like legendary, like Bigfoot or Mothman or whatever. But considering how magic has exploded everywhere and even gave birth to Holly herself, you can probably gather that, there could be some kind of terrorizing birdman at night. Or birdmen, they said it plural.
Wow. So we should keep all the lights off at night then? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Good
Well,
idea.
keep the curtains drawn. If you're going to have, like, a lantern on, or a lantern, the other woman says.
Exactly.
Yeah. They get into that argument. Oh,
You from Iowa?
Sorry, what was the question? I was getting your room keys.
Right. Just to keep the lights dim
Yes.
if you're going to have them on at all.
Well, make sure the curtains are closed.
Okay.
And the shutters outside the window. In fact, it's getting a little too late for that. I wouldn't even risk opening the window to close the shutters. I'd just make sure the curtains are tightly secured.
All right.
Martin, you have room 409, 4th floor, room number 9.
Okay.
Holly, you have room 212, 2nd floor, room 12. The end of the hall, right next to the bath. Each floor has its own communal bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
And they'll give you standard warnings, like we just ask that you don't use all the hot water, and please don't spend too much time in the bathroom because it's for the use of everyone on your floor, whatever. You know. And then the younger woman is like, well, if it is, and you can hold it, you can go to another floor and use theirs. And you say, no, we're not allowing them to do that. Well, I mean, if you had to go, you got to go. So, in the meantime, you guys... They say they're at the banquet table in the morning. If you're down between 5 and 6 a.m., they have croissant and various
Nice.
continental breakfast fixings and some fresh hot coffee.
Nice. That sounds good. Well, this is
Served as most hotels in America are between 4 a.m. and 5:22 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're shit out of luck. Yeah. So what'd it do?
I'm headed towards my room.
Okay. What, you're going to say anything to Holly? Or you're not going to say good night? You're not going to give her, not going to say, I'm going to room 409? Wink.
Oh, no.
I'll leave a sock on the door. Wink.
I'll just say I'll see you in the morning.
All right, Holly, what about you?
She's just going to say yes. See you in the morning. Good night.
Okay. Interestingly enough, neither woman either didn't take notice of, just didn't notice, or didn't care that you had a dragon sitting on your shoulder, snoozing.
What about the robot?
She's got some sort of automaton vacuum cleaner following her around.
Yeah.
Toby, shut the fuck up.
He's got something important to say.
It's like the second I put that new roll in, it's
saved all of this. Everything is right.
Yeah.
First roll will be used up by saying, need tape, need tape, need tape, need tape.
Yep. I'm gonna use up that entire roll.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, same description for both your rooms. Actually, there is not. Holly's side has a window. Actually, no, they both have windows. They're just in different walls. Yeah, same thing. It's basically just a small bed with a nightstand. There's a wash basin, a mirror, a painting somebody's kid did. Yeah, throw rug on the floor in each room, and and on each pillow,
a mint
cookie.
A cookie.
Yeah.
Key. Even better.
Lovely.
Maybe better, except for crumbs.
Oh, is it
Cookies
some special
appeal to me,
cookies
though.
from like an Indian?
No, they're not Crazy Rock cookies.
Oh, I thought you maybe
Oh,
selling these door to door now.
The hotel chain owner is here.
It's time for a Shrap flashback.
Sonny, somebody taps you on the shoulder. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Timothy and the kids look in that direction because somebody wandered behind you, and it's Squinty, Smiley, Crazy Rock, and he offers you a cookie.
I'll take the cookie.
All right. He pats you on the back, and waves his hands in the air, and then wanders off to give away more cookies.
That guy. He's one of a kind, guys.
Penny,
Say, what's up with that guy?
He just loves living life, guys. He just loves living life.
What did he give you?
He gave me a cookie. Here, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay. I had some of his food earlier. It's fantastic.
I'm gonna look at it. Take a sniff.
It's like a.
Does it smell like shit?
It's like a dark brown sugar cookie looking thing. It's a little bit crumbly.
It's all natural, man.
It does have a little bit of an aroma.
Got a nutty smell?
It's a little bit nutty.
I'll put my tongue on it. Yeah, this is shit. I sat down in the bar. What is that guy passing out?
Shit.
Looks like cookies.
It's like shit cookies.
Is he okay?
No, he's cracked out all the time.
This has been a Shrap Flashback.
Enjoy. Okay. Each of you roll a 20.
Oh, 11.
4.
All right, we'll go with Martin first. Martin, what are we gonna do?
I was going to, whatever stuff I'm carrying. Am I carrying?
Oh, I'm presuming we didn't cover this, but I'm presuming when you came into town, you parked the horses at the stables.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would imagine that'd probably be the best place to put them.
Yeah.
Because then I was just going to put whatever belongings I have in the room. I was going to head towards the bathroom.
Okay.
Because I probably need to get washed up a bit myself. Who knows when the last time I
Okay.
had a good cleaning.
This is gonna take a while, but Holly, you don't have to. You're on a different floor, thank God.
Yeah.
Look who's talking. I'm not covered in blood.
Well, neither is Holly. Holly's more likely covered in ash, like Tom Cruise at the beginning of War of the World.
True.
When he ran through that woman who got cremated in an instant. Oh.
She just got to wash that bitch away from her eyes.
Yeah. Well, she should relish it.
Relive it.
Scrub.
Okay, well, and Holly, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop everything off in the room, including Toby. I don't think it'll be a good idea to take him into the bathroom, but
Right.
Onyx is coming with because she could probably use a bit of a wash as well.
All right, Onyx concurs.
We'll wash her in the sink or something.
on the way out, as you're closing the door from your shoulder, Onyx like sticks out her forked tongue at Toby. Screw you, dragon cat. When I get my tape, I'll tell you a thing or two.
Oh, I bet he will.
All right. So bath time, shower time. Let's roll the body chart and see what gets washed. Never mind. The bathrooms each have a small window, mostly used to vent steam. It's not big enough to fit through. It's like the window in the bathroom in The Shining, when Shelley Duvall couldn't get through because it's that small. She played Olive Oil for good reason.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Google it, kids. All right. Yum. We don't need to go through washing. I can say congratulations, you're washed.
Yay!
Martin. 3, 2. Yeah.
Did she sneeze?
Huh?
Was that a sneeze?
No. Anytime I yawn, Robin yawns.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's real.
I see. It doesn't work on me.
Jane yawning. No, but I have noticed every time you yawn, George yawns.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, George yawns all the time.
Meh.
We'd be sleeping right now if he was here.
Meh. All right. Both of you roll 20s.
Uh-oh.
You can both add a d4.
This is to see if my water gets cold.
No.
Don't like it.
It's to see how pruny you are.
Roll and a 4-sider?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 17 total.
Okay.
I got a 5 in total.
Guess who's the clean one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sparkling.
Can't
I smell like
grab all
roses.
that stuff away.
I got the perfume on.
Outside in the main street, this is it, well after dark, you hear clanking footsteps.
Uh-oh.
Not like mech suit, but smaller. So it's it's more like tink, tink, tink.
Damn. Am I in my room at this time?
Yes, with just a towel.
Was I sleeping?
No, this is right
Oh,
after,
right after
when
the
you
bath.
got back from your bath, yeah.
And dark outside?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. I have to resist. I'm just going to listen.
Okay.
I am going to...
Yes?
Actually...
Ghoul speak.
No.
Yeah.
Ghoul speak. Say ghoul speak.
I didn't know if I had anything that happened with ghoul abilities, like hearing or eyesight or anything, but I don't see anything. Oh, well, if it was a magic bean, maybe.
Baked bean.
What? The hell's going on out there?
Baked bean.
You built like a baked bean.
You built like a baked bean.
Baked bean. This is all TikTok references all the time.
Back in the days before it was banned.
I'll get dressed and I'll stand close to the window listening, see if I can hear anything.
Oh. All right, Holly, I'll give you another roll and a foresighter.
That is a 10 altogether.
You hear it too.
Okay.
Technically a little louder than Martin because you're closer to the street. Onyx, also hearing it, jumps from your shoulder, claws sinking into the curtain, and you see in her mind's eye she is going to pull open that curtain to get a peek outside.
Yeah!
Evil story.
All right, you baked bean. What are you gonna?
I suppose I am a baked bean. Well, I am a baked bean, but Holly's small as well.
Holly's a cute warlock killing bean.
Warlock killing bean.
Yeah.
All right, what are you gonna do, Holly? Onyx is going to open that curtain. She rolled an 18.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking I was going to let her open the curtain anyway, but I want to make the room completely dark.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use the magic just to get it completely dark instantly?
Yes.
And maybe darker than it sort of would be normally.
Yes, like that, like the whole room is being repainted in that blacker than black paint.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. So sort of if you were looking at it from the street, you would just think it's you couldn't see anything. You would just think it's the curtain's still back.
Righto. Cool effect coming, Ray. Cool effect coming. All right, roll a 20.
1.
A 1?
Uh-oh.
A 1.
Uh-oh. Well, so much for that. You were right, Mike. Something amazing's gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna something amazing's happening now. Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately, Onyx got to the curtain before your spell initiated. So the spell did work. The room is blacker than black. Here's the fact that I didn't think would have bad consequences. But when the lights go out, so sweet. You and Onyx both have the same eye shine. Anyway, there's a little side thing. A little yellow glimmer behind the eyes. Like Vin Diesel in Pitch Black. Pitch Black or Pitch Dark?
Pitch Black.
Yeah. And that, in the street, stops. And right outside the window, you hear...
No.
And there, staring at you through the window, is a plague doctor.
What is that?
They have the bird-like face with the dark eyes.
Yeah.
There is a plague doctor face, except the mask appears to be made out of hammered tin. It's very rough, but it keeps changing, as if it's being hammered out from the inside or rehammered from the outside. It's like the metal is constantly warping and popping into different... It's maintaining the same plague doctor shape, but it's changing. Sounds a lot like Srap ASMR. And he's wearing a black cloak with crossed bandolier on his chest, and that's all you can see. He's standing on, there's an eave below the windows on your floor, and he's standing at that, staring inside.
Ooh.
And you get the very distinct feeling staring right at you.
Aww.
And Onyx bristles and flying leap backwards across the room with a hiss and a yelp. Roll initiative.
Holly's about to die like a baked bean.
Jeez, looking for fights left and right.
Gonna get eaten by like a baked bean.
I got an 11.
All right, you got initiative.
Okay.
All right, the plague doctor, creature person, man, bird man, I guess, what they're calling it, smashes the glass of the window.
Wow.
And is coming in, reaching a bony hand out for your throat. What do you do?
Oh, no. I will try.
Use your wings.
Good. I was thinking of using tooth again because the sorted glass tip might help. I'm hoping.
All right, interesting. All right.
I'm just trying to stab.
All right.
Birdman is here. First to
This is going to be like a 2-step attack. 1 to leap back, and 2 to swipe up your spear. Since you had just bathed, and I imagine you're not bathing with your spear with it strapped to your naked back. So yeah, first roll will be to leap back, and it's or you can use magic to force draw it to your hand. If you do that, you are still within range of the creature's grasp.
I can force grab it like a lightsaber.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's do that. I think that would be quicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't need that bigger plane after all.
Yeah, she seems to have something of a... Maybe it's the dice. You've got a bit of a death wish.
Yeah, since you have an odd-numbered room and she has an even-numbered room, not only are you 2 floors away from her, but yours on the other end, yeah. So you wouldn't even hear any of this.
Did I hear anything from the outside? I didn't
Yeah,
hear it.
people will hear on that floor, they'll hear the glass breaking and the commotion, and now the dragon frantically scraping at Holly's door to get
I
out.
mean, is anything going on in the hotel?
on
Is the hotel gone into a panic or
No.
Okay.
A couple of people might open a door and step out into the hallway and go,
What was that? Thought I heard glass breaking.
honey, come back to bed because tomorrow we're going to have lunch and tea with that delightful Kelso couple.
No, you're not.
So I gotta save that voice. It's coming up. Damn good. Okay. Ooh, fantastic. Tooth to the rescue. All right. Spell. All right. It's a roll of 20 and a d6.
You need a 14. 14 for the baked bean.
Got a 9.
You got chips?
Yeah. Do you have anything that could add up to that or advantage
What
it?
do
Or
I need a 14? Yeah, I've got 1 blue chip.
okay, that's an advantage.
Use that. Right. What, 14 did you say I need?
Yeah.
8.
What is it?
An 8.
8. Okay. Do you have any red chips or anything? Black chips?
No, I've got 2 black chips.
That'll take it up to 10. Not good enough. All right. Good news and bad news.
Yes, yes.
It's good news and terrible news.
No.
Hold on. I need to roll for this to see if it's exactly what happens.
Oh.
I'm not going to just say it's going to happen. A 1. You're lucky. And a 19. 19! Okay. Good news for Tooth, bad news for you. The creature, you pulled the spear to your hand, actually pointed toward the creature. Had you got a 20, you would have grabbed it and stabbed it at the same time. Would have been beautiful. It'd be like, man, Holly is death with this spear. But unfortunately, the creature's lightning quick speed was going to palm the point in its hand. Don't know what that would have done, but apparently it's not afraid of glass points. But instead rolled a 1 and went for your throat instead. So you do have the spear in hand, but your leverage is kind of gone, and there is a tight, cold, like ice cold, bony grasp at your neck. It is now your move. And it's not choking you, it's just holding you very tight as it's climbing in through the window.
Okay.
And you see it has like, this would be almost like Mandalorian armor kind of a thing. But it has like this armor plating around its knees and boots. And you see that on the outside of its legs, it has this gear-driven piston thing. So the sounds you heard in the street was probably it walking with stilts.
Okay.
And between the stilt legs and the bird and the plague doctor mask, it's no wonder they said it was a bird man.
And Holly's still got the spear in her hand, still
Yes.
pointing at this guy. Yeah, she's gonna have to try being the key word here, I think. Try stabbing him again.
All right. Roll a 20.
Just a 20.
Let me see. A 20 and a d4. Or you can use standing my ground. You could use, even though this is an attack, because it's an act of self-defense, because this creature, all it needs to do is make a fist and your head will fall off. That's a +3 standing my ground.
Okay.
So I'll let you roll on your toughness, either a D4 or a +3.
I think I'm going to go for the +3.
That's a damn good idea. And roll, you need a 12.
3.
Oh!
Dice have decided they don't like me anymore.
You better start screaming.
Good news. Creature does not kill you.
What's gonna take her, huh?
You
I
are
mean, yeah.
before you leave here, the hotel, if you do so happens, you are going to have to pay for a new door because Onyx is clawing the shit out of it to try to get out. She is terrified. She wants no part of this. There is no coming to aid her master.
Don't blame her.
Meanwhile, the motor is about to burn out on Toby.
Toby.
It would have just been just a streak of, like a long tape line of just capital A's.
Yeah. Yeah.
The creature lets go of your neck, and with that arm, bats the spear out of your hand. And says, in the deepest, most gravelly voice,
Welcome to our intermission. Since our goal is to make each episode right around the hour-long mark, we always drop in this break right in the middle-ish to thank our Patreon members and to give you a chance to pause the show to continue later if you happen to have a shorter than 60-plus minute commute to work or need a break in your day job or however you like to split up the show and for whatever reason. Let's see here. Okay, my very, very special thanks goes out to the following Patreon members. George Pecenica, Brad Mack, Eric McNeil, Jared Mosman, Irritating Fog, Michael West, Robin, Sholom West, Alan Farkas, Churlington Beescoat, Martin Saville, Michael Velez, Pack Mule, Ray Volk, Andrea Pena, Ann McMicken, George Stankow, Giannis Vestin, Jeff Fogg, Keely Wood, Michael Rodden, Rupert Faullhurst, Ryan Smith, Flub2, Sarah Elkins, and Tim George, along with all of our other unnamed Iron level members. And yeah, more on that in a minute. Yes, thank you guys all so much. I know this is like something that I've said, and I've also said I would do the show even without you because I love doing them. But it's true. As time goes on, I'm having to invest more and more, and to keep things going. Plus, this is pretty much my pastime as well as my second job. It's not much of a job because I enjoy what I do, and if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life, right? God, I need the robots here to shut me up. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, this episode is sponsored by patron Eric McNeil and co-produced by George Pecenica. If you'd like to sponsor an episode, become a patron over at patreon.com/rigstories. And please, try us out for as low as $1 US to become an Iron member. At that level, you'll get all the news and information, access to our private Discord, and some trickle-down bonuses. Higher levels will get you more, including unique spin-off series for all the shows, and advanced raw and polished releases, sometimes as much as weeks in advance of the public. If a monthly commitment isn't in the cards for you right now, no problem at all. You can also go over to ko-fi.com, that's ko-fi.com/rigstories, and make a one-time donation there. Leave me a message and I'll message you back. And if you can't do that, leave us a kind review to help us grow the show. Check out our other shows at YouTube at Rigg Stories, at that channel, and give us a like and follow there. I'd appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. And now, back to episode 287, Encounter at the Gracefield Inn. And I miss hearing Robbie say, on with the show, so I don't do it. I'll put the needle down. Thanks for listening. I love you guys.
and says in the deepest, most gravelly voice, do you remember what General Grievous looked like up close? It was like crispy flesh underneath that bone mask and his, yellow eyes. Same kind of thing here. You see two dark eyes. You see the whites of the eyes, but the pupil and iris are completely black. And the skin around the eye is like burnt all to hell. Burnt, scaly. It's either like a red, leathery, lizard-like skin, or it's the burn victim under the mask.
They freak out
Yeah. It's standing there, not making a move against you, and this thing is probably
Looking for confirmation? Or
like 2 heads taller than
is that like a question or a statement?
a questioning statement, as if I walked into a room and you were there and I went, Ray Volk. But Holly has no last name, so what Avril is
I don't know.
could be a different language.
Okay.
Could translate to surrender or die. If only Toby had tape.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn, Toby, you wasted it all.
Wow, okay. But he's not doing anything, so she's just gonna like shout back, "Who are you? What do you want?"
It answered both your questions. Yeah. It raises one bony finger, which you see is like a slender hand, but it's wearing like a glove or a gauntlet that looks like Lord of the Rings Sauron armor with like the pointy fingertips. It has like this sort of silver like glimmer to it. Raises its left hand, clicks a couple of fingers together, and Onyx immediately stops. And is like turn and watching, cowering, but no longer scratching at the door. And it also silenced Toby. Toby does the R2-D2 thing with the quiver, 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 shutdown.
Wow, okay.
We could switch to Martin real quick if you want to think through some options.
What I'm thinking right now is like shooting this, whatever this is, like bad news all round.
Mm-hmm.
Properly freaked out. Like whatever this is, it needs gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think, yeah, Holly's sufficiently freaked out to try another method of attack. Not hanging around and asking any more questions, so is Banshee, I'm assuming it's around, maybe not kind of in reach at the moment, but...
Yeah, I'd say with your, your pack, with your traveler's pack, with all your gear was probably sitting on the bed while you were taking a bath. There is a chair here, but I mean, it's probably more likely you to just toss it on the bed. And that your holster with the pistol is there. Yeah. Did you have a pistol? Yeah, it does. Jacket holster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silverstone revolver, Banshee. Yeah. She's just sitting right there, waiting to be forced drawn into your hand.
Yeah. Let's do that. See if it actually does anything. Because if this thing wasn't afraid of glass, it's sort of like at this point, like the salted glass, kind of at this point, it's like, well, what's going to kill it? But yeah, Holly's going to try.
Dig it. All right, force pull, click, click, boom.
Yeah.
All right, roll a 20 for the force pull. Wait, hold on. Since that is magic, you can incorporate white chips if you want. And if you know what? How many white chips do you have?
I've used one, haven't I? So I've got 6 now.
You got 6?
Yeah.
Tell you what, give me 4 of them.
Okay.
And I'll say that the pistol flew into your hand and is cocked and pointed right at it at the location of your choice.
Okay.
For the cost of 4 white chips.
Right.
So let's make a deal.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Okay. Yeah, 2 left.
It'd be nice if Holly had that armor on.
All right. Pistol flies into your hand, cocks, and is pointed right at its what?
So you said like the kind of like the feet had like armor and stuff. What's like I'm assuming there's some sort of armor on the chest, like around the heart.
Just the crossed bandoliers. It's got kind of like the Boba Fett look going on there after the Tuscans. He's got the black robes, except this is just a short black cloak with a crossed leather bandoliers across its chest. It does have a pair of pistols and holsters that it is not touched. And other than that, just regular sort of baggy black trousers tucked into these armored boots that go up to its knees.
Okay.
The balls are an option. If it has balls.
I think we did enough of that last time.
Well, and Onyx is still digesting the ones she ate. Right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna aim it at his heart in that case.
Okay. And now to shoot.
12.
Okay, Banshee. Is that with the +3 to hit?
Oh, that's without 15.
15. Okay. You are 2, 3, 4. We're not going to do the body chart because you're already within range. So now roll a d20 for damage +1. D20 +1. And you can add chips to this as well if you want. This is going to be how much damage it deals.
Okay, so that's a 12 with a +1.
So you got 13 damage.
No, 12. It's 11 plus 1.
Okay.
12, yeah, 12 in total, sorry, 12.
Okay. All right. There's a shot rings out in the room. It staggers back. You did hurt it. And now it's its attack.
How loud was that gunfire?
Loud enough for every floor to hear.
Okay.
I was just laying my head on the pillow.
Yeah. and now you're folding the pillow over your head. It's like, goddamn kids.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do anything? You gonna
I will probably I'll get up out of bed.
Martin spring into action?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, Holly. It staggers back a little bit. It lifts its left hand to clutch its chest where you'd shot it. Blood does come out.
Ooh.
And with its right hand, it flicks it, and like Palpatine whipping his lightsaber out of his sleeve, it produces a small black baton that extends like maybe a couple feet, and it has a gold tip, and it points it right between your eyes.
Oh, I wonder what that is.
Don't know. Nothing happens. It does that, but nothing happens yet.
And that's all he does.
That's all he does.
Just points it.
Yep.
Okay.
You feel it tug at the back of your, like the calf of your trousers, or if you were just wearing a towel. Hold on a second. You just got out of the bath, you had a towel on, and now Onyx is tugging it off. Ooh, what are you going to do with it? Sorry. Welcome to Rap After Dark.
Yep.
The Faerie and the Keeper. On Skinamax. No.
No.
What is? Yeah, it's Onyx tugging at you like, Mom, let's go.
I know. Okay. So I've tried kind of human weapons. I think it's time to turn to try to use magic. See if I can at least hurt this thing using magic.
Okay.
I wonder, I've just kind of had this image in my head of trying to shove it through the window and get to land on the street below.
Like a force push?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Back from where you go.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's do it. It is Holly's attack, right? Yeah, because it pulled the thing.
Yeah.
All right. Roll a 20, magic person. You have 2 white chips left.
Okay.
Give them both to me and roll.
Okay. Have I got any pluses or anything?
Yes. Let's see.
You have any black chips?
I've got 2.
Anything else? I don't know if
correct. No.
no other chips left.
No.
You roll a 20 and a 6-sider.
That's 12 altogether.
Okay.
Again.
And with those 2 white chips, a powerful burst of magical energy explodes from your outstretched hands, and
The towel falls.
the towel falls.
Really?
Sorry. All right, guys, you can leave the room. All right. It explodes backwards through the broken window, and you hear it in the street. You have successfully blown it completely out of the hotel. This time, Martin Barnett, guns at the ready, pants falling down. How are you going to ready yourself? You heard gunshots. Do you have anything in your hands?
No.
Okay.
I was just making sure I was dressed and running down.
Okay. When you get to Holly's floor, you see there's a couple of men and a woman. One guy is like listening at the door, and another guy is like nearby, closest to you. He turns and looks at you, and he says, "It came from in there." And a woman at the end of the hallways is covering her face.
I'll head that way towards the door.
Okay.
Do I see the number on the door?
Yeah, it's Holly's door.
Oh,
212.
I recognize it. Okay.
Yep.
I'm just going to bust through the door then.
All right, roll a 20, kick boy.
No, I'm using my shoulder, or my arm.
Ooh.
Using my beast.
All right.
16.
Don't need them. The door explodes off the hinges, actually splits in half down the middle, and Martin Barnett steps in during the dust just in time to see this plague doctor mask-wearing thing get blown backwards out the window
Ooh.
by Holly's outstretched hands.
No towel, I see.
No, clothes.
Oh, yes. Do I know what a plague doctor is?
Yeah.
I've seen one, haven't I?
Yeah. Are you asking you, Ray, or...
Oh, both. You.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could have sworn Martin saw one before. I'm trying to remember where.
Oh, yes, disregard that. You're with the false start stories. I've decided to keep all of them except for yours.
Oh, okay.
Because yours is the one that is at the beginning of the Holly and Martin adventures, where your plane was in that field and a certain witch, link to season 3.
Okay.
But yes, in the false start one, you did see one of those guys.
Do I know much about them?
Nope. Never seen it before or in your life. But considering how things are like warped and changed and different, and remember, you are thrown forward through time, it's more likely in your mind that Holly knows what it is and everybody else knows what it is, but you have no clue. You just know that Holly, the fucking brutal warlock slayer.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that part, but yeah. Hey, we need to get out of here right now.
Yes.
Grab your
we
stuff.
do.
Let's go.
Okay, that's exactly what Holly's going to do.
I don't know if there was more than one.
Guy's like, you can't go out there. It's dark. We're supposed to stay inside when it's dark.
Whatever that thing is, it knows she's in here. I'm sure it'll try to come back in, so I would think you might want to leave too.
No, it's not safe. It's not safe. And then from downstairs, you hear a loud crash and a woman scream, and all of these people on this floor suddenly run back to their rooms. You hear that walking on the ground floor, heading towards the stairs.
Okay.
Holly's on the second floor, so the end of the hallway behind you, Martin, is the top of the stairs.
Is there another way out of this place, or just the stairs?
The stairs or out the window, yeah. But before you do that, roll initiative. 20-sider, everybody.
Oh, I got 19.
Oh.
Damn.
I got 14.
All right, you two go first, starting with Martin.
Do I see it?
Nope, you just hear it coming up the stairs.
Okay.
It is wounded JTL.
Yeah.
It has lost some mortality points. I mean, it has 10,000 mortality points, but still, no. I'm kidding.
I've seen that before.
I'm kidding.
Well, I don't want to rush towards it. I'm going to try to take up a position where I'm in some type of cover at least. Or when it, so I'm not totally exposed.
It would be like from inside Holly's doorway.
Okay.
Holly, what are you going to do?
Stay with Martin, take cover as well.
Okay.
I think we're going to have to fight this thing together.
Yeah, let's power friendship this bitch.
Right?
I was enjoying a peaceful night. Who started this mess?
Me.
Onyx.
Onyx?
Actually.
Yeah, Onyx started it.
Onyx, actually.
Onyx looks up at you with big, soulful kitty cat eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mommy.
You have to start putting that thing in a carrier or something.
Steampunk carrier.
All right, it gets to the top of the stairs, marches straight toward the door. You can see where she shot it. Mm-hmm. You see the blood, it's through the shiny through the black, and it's from where its heart would be down into its cloak, and it is kind of not really limping, but sort of favoring that side of its chest, like it's pushing against the pain. It appears to have no weapons, except it is brandishing a stick. Well, like that baton with the gold tip, or a brass tip, technically.
I'm gonna aim my hand at him, and I'm going to mentally I can shoot the fingers, right? Because I've done it before, right?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to do that again this time, but now since I've done it once before, I'm going to try to aim better and aim at that same spot where he's wounded.
Ooh.
All right, roll a 20.
There's a leaner. 6, not much better.
You have any kind of dice or anything you want to use?
I do have a gold chip,
You do.
so I'll add 10.
Ooh.
Yep. All right, 16.
16. Is that going to be enough for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Your arm basically becomes a Barrett machine gun,
Oh!
firing off shards of black glass, chewing down your fingertips down to the first knuckle, second knuckle, base knuckle.
Is that painful?
It is flailing backwards, swinging its arms, and screaming, and then it explodes into black dust.
Jeez.
And your fingers immediately start to grow back.
Blowing on my fingertips, yeah. Well, I'm going to walk towards it.
Okay.
Is that stick left? Did he drop it, or is anything left?
It's bloodied cloak, it's cross bandoliers, it's holsters with a pair of just six shooter irons. It's almost like it was just for. I mean, let's see if the gun's any better than anything you guys have. No, Banshee's way better. And Martin, why bother? You got that arm.
Yeah.
And you got a hand cannon. No, these are just two basic blued 6-shooters, and the baton. Wow, what the noise? Hit the rope.
Somebody jumping in?
Hit the rope. It looked like the rope. It looked like the rope. Yes. It looked like the rope. It am the rope.
Now,
Yes.
was that a magic bean?
Magic bean!
Bean.
Being.
Bean.
Oh, I think.
What'd you think I was saying?
Bean.
They're built like a
B-E-A-N.
magic bean.
Built like a magic bean!
Just simply red, standing by.
Dear Lord. Thank God Rupert's here.
Yeah.
It's just sending into memeing at this point.
Shane, you're-
Welcome to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast, the only meme of the meme that's well memed.
It's
Like a baked meme!
Makes a change for all the Star Wars references.
It's
Oh,
faded.
Mike, look what I found.
What'd you found?
Dragon stout.
Is that like your version of Dragon's Milk? Is it the same?
I don't know. It's from Jamaica. It's Jamaican
Oh, wow.
stout
Wow.
from 1920.
Probably
So,
very spicy. Probably very, very spicy.
Why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy? Oh, good.
You two need a timeout.
What are you gonna do, Martin?
Well, I was going to look at the staff and see if I can sense any magic from it, since I have Ghoulology.
Well, that's a thing. It's not ghoul speak. What are you doing? What?
is Ray reading his character sheet?
He is. There have been some amazing. Oh, you should have. Oh, Rupert, wait till you hear the attack that Holly landed on a warlock. Holy shit!
That's so much fun.
It did take
Warlock, magic spells, what the fuck is this? The Realm Adventure?
Pretty
very close. Whoa. Okay. I'll let you roll that. Good looking out, right? You know what? Fuck it. Here. Give you another black chip.
Wow.
That was good doing. All right. So, do you want to use a D8 or a +2?
A D8.
Watch him roll a 1. All right.
20 and a D8?
Yeah.
A 7 total.
7 to. You needed an 8.
Oh.
I thought the D8 was going to. You didn't get a 1, did you?
No, I got a 3 and a 4.
Okay.
Do I need to cash one in?
Oh, you're going to add to it? You're gonna. Yeah, sure. Yeah. There you go.
Isn't that what I needed?
You need an 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it is very much anti-everything, but particularly your arm and something Holly possesses.
What does Holly have?
What do I?
Probably something called Oblorpstep.
What is
Yeah.
that backwards?
Piss up a rope.
Wow. Good thing I didn't. Well, I can't really touch this thing then. would probably cancel me.
Oh, you've touched it.
Oh, I have?
You didn't touch the brass tip. Do you want to touch the brass tip?
No.
Okay.
No.
Welcome to Strap Season 4, where Ray finally gets cancelled.
Well, I'm going to leave it for now in case Holly has any idea what it might be. I don't want to try to destroy this.
Well, you want to hand it to her, brass tip first, see what happens?
No.
So here, Holly, catch.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I'm just going to make sure nobody else is coming out of their rooms or coming up the stairs.
Oh, they are not.
Okay.
No one is coming out to touch your brass tip, Ray.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry, someone needs to be the Derek in the room.
It's okay, buddy.
I'll walk back to the room then.
Okay. To Holly's room?
Yeah, Holly's room, see how she is. And I didn't start any of this, Rupert, just to let you know.
Holly, did you...
Yeah,
Were you
Felix
watching?
did.
Were you watching Martin? Did you see what he had? What he did? What did you do with that thing? You just drop it?
It's laying on the floor.
Okay. How did you put it down?
I just set it down.
Just like this, or like this, or like this?
The first time. Just
flat.
very gently.
No, roll a 20.
For the viewers at home, the Storycrafter was holding a pen between his thumb and his index finger,
thank
and was
you.
holding the pen horizontal and lowered it down to the floor.
Right.
Because this is an audio show, and the viewers can't see shit.
Yeah, shut up. Jesus Christ.
Who invited him?
No one. I'm crashing the party. Colorado rhythm, motherfucker.
Wait. What was ante? What would you get? 2 black, 2 red, and a blue?
For what?
At the beginning of the game. 2 black, 2 red, and a blue?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we both had.
Rupert, you got 2 black, 2 red, and 2 blues.
Oh,
That was
thanks,
brilliant.
buddy.
Yeah. That was brilliant. I love it. I'm rewarding brilliance for with chips, as has always supposed to have been the case. It's just there hasn't been any brilliance until recently. This season is exploding. Ray's reading his character sheet. Holly's it's like death-defying. Jesus, that attack! I'm going to replay that over and over again. That was so cool.
It's time for a Strap flashback.
All right. Sorry, Robin. This is going to be gross. Your spear, the tip pierces the back of his head, comes out through his mouth. At the same time, Onyx does a bolting leap, mouth wide open, and you know how Onyx's jaw can dislocate like a snake to eat. Does that and chomps his entire meat and veg.
This has been a Strap flashback.
Talented as hell. Talented as hell.
Yeah. And Toby's out of tape, so Toby's not talking.
Yeah.
But he saw his opinions.
Yeah, he does.
He learned to whistle, by the way.
Toby's your totally not BB-8, right?
Toby's definitely no. Toby is Holly's.
It sounds like Chopper.
He's more like
Chopper.
a trash compactor.
Chopper.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing.
No, Chopper was a fucking standout character in a standout series.
My favourite war criminal.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, Holly, were you watching this? Did you see what Martin picked up and what did he just put down gently?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you want to do?
Examine it myself.
Okay.
See if I can sort of glean something out of it.
Okay. Are you
Try
gonna
and understand what's
Are you
going
gonna pick it up by its brass tip?
on. No.
What? Why people are
I
like
want to die.
like
I don't know.
that means something?
Well, it's something on her, or that Holly possesses that
yeah.
is drawn to that.
Yeah, it's like a it actually has like a telescopic. It's a telescopic thing. Extends about 2 feet. The smallest part is basically no more than a hand grip, and when flicked, it extends like a baton with the brass tip out. It is fully extended, where the keeper was turned to dust, and it dropped horizontally, which is just how Martin picked it up and then put it back down and went, "Oh no, not me! I got a new plane. I don't need this shit."
Well, it's being worked on.
Yeah, you still haven't withdrawn the money yet either.
No.
Claude. No. So, Holly, what do you want to do?
She's going to pick it up and... can I use my sight and seeing again? To try and sort
Oh,
of
holy shit, yeah.
figure out what the whole deal is?
Note to self, change to SRAP, remove all abilities. Players are getting way too clever. Just nothing but brilliant gameplay. Now Rupert's here. He's gonna. It's like all the tables are turning, and Rupert's just gonna be absolutely ass.
What are you saying?
Even that.
Debating that. Nothing. I'm not saying that you were absolutely ass for the first 3 seasons.
No, thanks.
Nothing beats that botched execution in season 3.
It's time for a Shrap flashback.
I'll tell him just turn around.
You're gonna shoot me in the back?
Just turn around. I can't look.
What? He's gonna blind fire at him. What? You have to look. You're shooting him.
I'm gonna shoot him in the back. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. He says, "Oh, I'm asking in." It makes you jump because Reed Barnett just fires, shoots him right in the jaw.
I was standing right next to him.
I know.
Okay, he's still
Your ears
alive.
are
It
ringing.
just took off his jaw. He's still alive.
Is he still alive?
He's a.
I'll shoot him in the back, or just shoot him while he's laying there.
He's laying. Okay.
I just put my gun up to him, pull the trigger while I close my eyes.
Michael, have him roll the body chart. See where he hits.
Yeah. I'm gonna close my eyes and point my rifle.
Roll a 12-sider.
A 12
Hit
set.
Reed in the arm.
Oh god. Yeah. He has to keep shooting until he gets it.
Oh no!
A 3.
All right. Well, you close your eyes because you don't want to kill a man. Bam! He's like, oh, and all of his knee just explodes. So
Did I get him?
Reed goes, I got it. Reed just shakes it, and he like turns the butt of his rifle around. And you hear his skull coming apart.
That's enough. That's enough.
That's right. He totally Negans him.
Oh shit! Could have done it the quick way, but you shot him and then he can't.
Can't help but feel bad for this poor soul. This poor son of a bitch.
This has been a Shrap flashback.
Just playing my character.
All right. Standing by getting sick while somebody else rifle butts a head to pieces. Oh, there it is. Yes, you may certainly use your sight unseen. See what isn't there.
I would definitely like to. I think Holly wants to keep it regardless because A, she doesn't want a weapon like this to be kind of out on the loose. B, just to kind of figure out where it's come from, what that whole keeper thing was, and C could also come in handy.
Okay. What specifically do you want to look for with this magic?
Just sort of understand more kind of about it and where it's from.
Okay.
Like the person who is using it. Kind of try and maybe learn more about its background.
Okay. Roll a...
We missed that.
All right, roll either a 20 and a +3 or a 20 with a d6.
6.
Go for it.
Oh, that is a 20 altogether.
Ooh.
Yay, that's like me again.
Martin.
Yes.
Holly lets out a blood-curdling scream and collapses.
No!
Wow.
Holly, roll a 20. Don't say what it is. Ray, roll a 20. Don't say what it is. This is to see how the wand lands.
Oh, good.
Or the baton.
Is the hotel going to explode?
Holly, do you want to go with yours, or do you want to go with Ray's? Martin's.
I'll go with mine.
Okay, what'd you get?
14.
Okay. It lands handle side and then falls sideways.
Is that good?
Yeah, well, nothing happened.
Okay.
If it would have landed brass tip first, that would have been different. You know what's funny? It's funny. It doesn't actually do a goddamn thing. Everybody's afraid of brass.
It's a prop.
Now. It's a prop. It's a MacGuffin. It's a McGurkin. Yeah, Holly is completely out cold. What do you want to do? Onyx is run up to her and started licking her face.
I'll try to.
Poor, speechless Toby can't do CPR, so Toby is wheeling back and then rolling forward, hitting Holly in the head over and over again, trying to wake her up.
They seem to have it covered.
No. I mean, she needed a nap, but not like this.
Take a dirt nap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. I can't leave it there. I don't have anything to really put it in because it's very powerful anti-magic, apparently.
Yeah, you don't know what happened.
No, well, it canceled out something what she was trying to do. Luckily, she didn't die. Or is she? Maybe she...
You gonna check?
Yeah, well, I'll just take her stuff and leave.
No.
Food.
What the fuck happened to Barnett?
You gotta check. Maybe her towel has come loose.
No. I'll try to wake her up. Since the bots and the dragons doing such a wonderful job.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, that's a good point. Martin, roll a 20. Just a flat 20.
13.
Onyx is preventing you, trying to prevent you. She's nipping at you. Holly, from the netherworld where you're at, you have life-saving luck for yourself. You've got an advantage on all luck rolls. You also have any luck for all occasions on yourself. Oh, that's a save only. That's right. This isn't a save. You didn't have a chance to save on that thing. So, do you want to roll a 20 and a D4 or a 20 and a +3 with advantage on both?
I'll do the +3.
Okay.
And I've got advantage.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the highest is a 16 in total. In total.
Good. Okay. Air comes rushing back into Holly's lungs, and she suddenly sits bolt upright. Onyx leaps to your shoulder and is like licking all over your face and neck, like an excited puppy.
Disgusting.
And and little Toby, mini chopper, just goes back to the room. That was me. Holly, here's why you passed out.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what
you
happened.
wanted to know where the weapon came from.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
Your brain was suddenly subjected to infinity all at once.
Wow, okay.
And you basically overloaded your brain.
Try it again.
Right. Didn't work the first time, obviously. Wow.
Somebody peeks out of their room.
Well,
is it gone?
Yeah. It's hopefully safe now.
Okay, I'm gonna tell my wife. Guy goes back inside, and then comes out with his coat and hat. He's gonna go home and tell his wife.
The woman. I thought it was a guy behind him.
No,
it's a woman.
No. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Exactly. It could have been a cogman.
Could have been. Yeah.
Hello there.
He had a splendid Nigel mustache.
Yes. Yes. But sir, your massages are done.
But sir. All right. What are you gonna do with that thing?
I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, Holly's the only one that knows where it came from, sort of.
She should find out what it does. Is that where are you? You're gonna have to save it soon, huh?
Time to take out the trash.
Yeah, that too.
Anytime the garbage falls out of the trash, it's time to take it out.
Let's put a pile around it.
Yeah, that's an idea.
We used to have a room in my uni house which was when the Jenga tower fell over, that's when you had to take out the trash. But we got real good at stacking that shit up. Real good.
Yeah, Holly, what are you going to do or say? You know, you're just staring at that thing. You just get cold feeling in the pit of your stomach and
yeah,
in your heart.
That's all she can really do right now. Just just stare at it and just sort of try and process what she's seen.
Onyx is going to approach it to sniff it.
What is Onyx thinking?
Onyx is thinking that it wants to, flick its tongue out and
taste it.
Taste the different parts of it to see
Onyx, no.
What Onyx can sense, especially that pretty shiny brass part.
Yeah.
No,
Go
Onyx.
for it.
No.
It's probably a tasty little bit.
I'm gonna grab her.
Okay. Yeah.
Gonna straight pick her up. No. Still.
Oh, too bad Toby doesn't speak it. Maybe he'd know what it was.
Toby has with his magical sensory thing. The good news is that the it's really kind of like a shallow magical ability because it's an automaton, and automatons can't wield magic, but Toby's been imbued with this, so it's just basically like a shadow. So in other words, Toby could analyze it with that screen, like through a filter. The filter being that Toby's just not so powerful that it would hurt him.
Right.
But you'd also get like a clinical description of what it is, like what it was made out of. And it's like, this shiny part is made of... Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say that's bad. I'm going to stop the recording.
The credits for this episode's music may be found in our show notes at steamrollersadventurepodcast.libsyn.com. All music, except where otherwise specified, is produced by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 licensing. Thank you for listening to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast. You may subscribe to the show at Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, CastBox, directly from steamrollersadventurepodcast.libsyn.com, or through most podcast apps. For more about the show, and the Storycrafter's other projects, such as the Clockwork novels, the thrilling post-apocalyptic audio drama Copperheart, or the animated mockumentary comedy Whiskey Tango Furball, visit RiggStories.com. Consider becoming a patron of Rigg Stories Transmedia Storycrafting at patreon.com/RiggStories.